Hi everybody. In this lecture, we are going to see some basic Unix commands or Linux commands. So let us start with the who command. So who is used to display who are all the user using this system. So I am typing who. So there are two users and these are the username. Suppose who am I? I want only the details about myself. For that I can type who am I. In certain terminals, if you are leaving space, it will not be recognizing. So both who am I without space and with space will give you the answer. So this is the detail of the person who is using this system. So this is the first command. Then there may be situation that you know the name of the command but you don't know the working. For example, I know a command named ls but I don't know what it does. What is the syntax for that? So I can use man. Man in the sense manual. So manual about a command can be given with the help of man command. Man space any name of the command. So man space ls means, so it will give, this is the command name, list directory content. So this is the description for that. These are the available options. Everything in detail will be the manual, complete manual about that command will be displayed here. So if you want to exit from this screen, you can press Q. So Q will be exiting you from that screen. So this is man command. The next one is list command. So list, now only we saw the manual about the list command. So actually list command will be listing all the files present in the current working directory. Directory in the sense, in Windows we use the term folder and in Linux we use the term directory. So inside this directory I am having file 1, file 2, test.txt. So 2. So these are the files. I am having certain file options. So the file options are ls space -a. So always for giving any option next to the command you have to give a space followed by hyphen the letter. So to list all the directory entries I am giving -a. So to list all the files in long format I can give ls space -l. So this will be listing the long format detail. We'll be shortly learning about the theory part in Linux. At that time a detailed description about this long format will be given. So the next one is, if you want to search some files in reverse order, you can use ls-r. So the file contents are displayed in the reverse order. So if I can clear the terminal also. Next, I want to list my file in such a way that the recently used file must be displayed first, others must be displayed next. For that I can use ls space -t. So recently I have opened this, then this and lastly this. So that is displayed. If I want to know the memory block or size of the file, I can give ls-s. So how many bytes are there, like that it will be displaying. So the next command is pwd command. So pwd command in the sense present working directory. What is the path for my present working directory, or in which directory I am working? So this is my directory I am working in. For that you have to give the command pwd. The next one is print command. So for print you have to give lp space file name. So lp space file 1. Here file 1 I am having. So I am giving lp space file 1. This system is not connected with printer, so error will be occurring. Suppose you have connected your system with printer, this command will be working. The next command is sort command. So before sort command, to open a file you can give, to display the content of the file you can give cat space file name. So I am giving cat file 1. I am having certain content inside that. So now I am giving sort space file 1. So when I am giving that, the content inside my file has been arranged in ascending order. So that is the use of sort. Sort will be sorting the content in the file. The next one is TTY. So TTY will be displaying the name of your terminal. So TTYS000, this is the name of my terminal. To know your name of the terminal, you can use TTY. The next one is online calculator. To have access to the online calculator, you have to be connected online. So BC, if you are typing, an online calculator will be open. So you can give 5 plus 6. So 11 is displayed. Then 2 minus 1, 1 is displayed. So whatever manual arithmetic operation I want, I can do with the help of this online calculator. Once I have completed, if I am typing quit, I will be quitting from the online calculator. So BC is the command to open the online calculator. The next command is finger command. So finger command is used for displaying the details about the user. So the username is Rajkumar. The terminal name, this is the terminal name. He was idle on this day. This is the login time, last login time. Suppose if you have saved the details regarding office phone number, that also will be displayed. So finger command will be helping you to gather the information about the users. The next one is password command. So if you are typing PASSWD, password, this will help you to change the password. So for this, I must be knowing the current password. Suppose my old password, I don't know, I am typing a wrong password. It will ask for new password, but password is wrong, try again, like that it will be filling. So if I am knowing the correct password only, correct old password, I can change the password. So the command is PASSWD. So now I am typing my correct old password. So as and when I am typing, this will not be displayed. For security purpose, whenever Linux is asking for password, it will not display the password. So I am typing the new password. I am retyping the same new password. So the password has been changed. The next one is which command. So which command means you have to type which followed by any name of the command. For example, who. So which who, if I am giving, it will tell me generally commands will be executed with the help of some files present in the shell. So what is the path for reaching that file? That will be displayed in the displayed by the which command. The next one is clear command. So clear command, we already used this many times. If you are typing clear, it will be clearing the terminal. You can also use tput clear. Tput is a command used for managing the terminal. So that's all about the basic commands. Few more commands we will be seeing in the next lecture. Thank you.